Moscow. I think Ukrainian Nazis wrote this. Na Moscow. If there are no updates on this channel, you know what might have happened. Either a fatal Russian missile or just YouTube censorship. Today I'm going to show you some landmarks of Kyiv. Right now is the middle of March. I'm banned on YouTube, so I have lots of time. Look here, that's how we book parking places in Ukraine. I hope you know what this inscription means. It is addressed to Putin.
Attention, air raid alert. Proceed to the nearest shelter. Don't be careless. Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Orcs, are you ready? Hello from Kyiv. Hello from the capital of freedom. Hello everyone, greetings from the capital freedom. In this video I will show you how we ordinary Ukrainians live in Kyiv, live in the capital freedom during the wartime. So what's the news in Kyiv? By the way, haven't seen you for ages. Yes, YouTube banned me and for 1 week I wasn't allowed to upload any videos and to publish anything. You may ask why? Just because of my post about my husband who was killed by the Russians, and I just expressed my attitude towards Russians and I just used several words. Okay, just the opposite to love you. No, love you, it's not the right word. The opposite to adore. I adore you. So what's the opposite? Okay, it's not important. So what's the news in Kyiv? What's the news in Ukraine? That's how we live in Kyiv in March 2024. I wish YouTube, that blocked me for telling the truth, could see my frightened kids and pets right now when Russians are launching their missiles and killing civilians in Kyiv. Right now. It's 5 a.m. and Russians are launching their missiles in Kyiv. Look at my scared pets. Richie decided to hide. Yeah, Russia kills the children of Ukraine every day and every night. Russians are killing Ukrainian children.
Мені дуже важко, поки нічого не відомо про мою матір. Вона мені зателефонувала одразу після прильоту. Я з нею розмовляла. Вона казала, що в нас потрапила ракета, я горю, доця, я горю. Мене привалило, я не можу вибратися. Пробач мені за все.
As always, I will show you ordinary Ukrainians who pretend they are living normal lives. Pretend is the key word, because we are pretending. Honestly, it's so sunny, but it feels so cold, like in winter. Although it is +5, +6 degrees Celsius right now. But look at these showers. It is very cold. But all babushkas are working. What are they selling today? I do respect them. They are not asking for money. They are not begging. They are selling every day. Oh, my favorite babushka. Do you remember her? There are so many women wearing mourning clothes. Widows and mothers. That's how we started. My poor students, again they have to be sitting in a shelter instead of studying. A good beginning of our day. Look here what my students wrote. Right now they are in a bomb shelter. Can you guess how many air raids have we had since the outbreak of the full-scale war? Yeah, 1,000. My poor students. It's time to go to a bomb shelter. You know, I think during the wartime people become less sensitive. Is it the right word? They just read a piece of news like last night Russians killed 20 civilians in Odessa. Several hours ago Russians killed 5 Ukrainian children. They say that's terrible and they just continue cooking their dinner or doing their household chores. So the war erases the boundaries between normal and abnormal. But the question is it possible to stay normal during the wartime? Is it possible?
В Сумах є загиблі, точну кількість уточнюють. 10 людей врятували з-під завалів. Поночі міста атакували ворожі шахеди, як інформує обласна
Right
з дронів камікадзе. Поцілив уже поверхівку, прилетіло в третій поверх під'їзду. 8 із постраждалих зазнали травм різного ступеня тяжкості. Пошкоджені майже півсотні квартир, 20 вщент зруйновані.
I ask, how is it possible to cook when so many are being killed right now? Maybe they will kill us this night. Who knows? They killed 10 children last night.
В місті пошкоджені близько 2 десятків будівель, 2 дитсадки, 2 школи. Понівечені через обстріл Куп'янщини загорілися господарча споруда та кілька автівок.
Actually, I don't like cooking, but just to distract myself from Russian missiles, yeah? So my assistants laugh when I'm cooking.
Разом до перемоги. Слава Україні, слава ЗСУ.
I promise to report you on my progress in drone assembling, drones for the Ukrainian army. So what's the news here? You know, we had hard times while we were assembling the last one, not the last one, okay, the third one. And I couldn't understand what was going on. And I even had to contact one former military, a real expert in electronics and military equipment. And he explained us that I just was sold not original details, some fake components. That's why I couldn't even match the holes in the frame, and I burned a stack. Okay, I burned it because, okay, it was my fault. Honestly, I didn't think that people could make money during the wartime, I mean, on such things. But but maybe some pro-Russian agents sold me that drone kit. Who knows? Yeah? Who knows?
Щоб, наприклад, компенсувати зміщення регулятора. Ну і ніжки конденсатора доволі довгі, вони можуть теж згладжувати ці вібрації. Думаю, через вібрацію ніжки конденсатора не відламаються. Тепер давайте займемось, мабуть, пищалкою. Вгадайте, чим я його закріплю? Звісно, стяжками. Включаю камеру. На даному етапі наш дрон майже повністю готовий до першого включення. У разі не можна відключити акумулятор, бо виводити з ладу польотний контролер. Знову переводимо тестер в режим прозвонки. Давайте почнемо з силових дротів, торкаємось плюса і мінуса, і звуку не має бути. Трошки може пищати, а потім перестати через те, що там є конденсатор. Якщо змінити полярність, то воно знову буде пищати і перестане, який йде. Вони вже мені знають, що вони з'єднані правильно. Давайте в контролері, будь-який плюс і мінус. Дзвонимо, все добре, писку немає. Можете також про всяк випадок прозвонити будь-які інші сусідні контакти, щоб не було писку. Звісно, якщо у вас поруч буде земля і земля, то писк буде. Якщо прозвонити місця пайки моторів, то вони у нас будуть пищати, але тільки по...
Вообще.
Такий прибор, щоб тримав.
Такого в нас нема. Раніше якусь косметику собі купляла, якусь помаду, а зараз. Дай мама подивиться.
Що воно тримало?
Last time I made a joke about mass production of drones, but today I will show you something very interesting. Hello, Russian bots. Знатися, що вона оригінальна. Ну, а що люди роблять такі нещасні, як ми, які купили? Ну, а якщо немає там цих отворів, як у нас не було?
Ну, вони і там є, вони просто тоненькі. Я тобі покажу, як я це роблю, на цьому незручно. Далі ти робиш сам, вже як треба. Домовились? Вибираємо 2 ампери.
О. Мій улюблений. Такий серйозний.
Відповідно. Можна. Під яким кутом?
То ось
Бо
так.
вони ж-
А, там і я. Все працює.
Ну так. Да.
Супер. Все. Greetings from the capital of freedom.
Look here, it's the Russian military equipment. Look at these Nazi letters, Russian fascist letters. I wonder how many civilians Russians killed using these vehicles. Letter Z, letter V. Yesterday I watched 20 Days in Mariupol, and there were so many tanks with letters Z on them.
The Russians took over the hospital a few hours after we escaped. They've taken the left bank, except the Azovstal steel factory. And they're closing in on the city center. Ukrainian forces fight back, but they are outnumbered. The city is slowly dying, like a human being. On the day we escaped from the hospital, the military task force moved us and Vladimir to an area still under Ukrainian control. And for days we tried to find a way to get out of the city with all the footage. March 13th. Shelling of residential areas continues.
And I strongly recommend you to watch this documentary, 20 Days in Mariupol, to understand everything about Русский мир.
The city changed so much, so quickly. When we were in the hospital, one of the doctors told me, war is like an X-ray. All human insides become visible. Good people become better, bad people worse.
Вася тоже выжить хочет.
Вася тоже жить хочет.
Где ты его взял?
Это домашний. Не бросим.
But I thought it's not only the bombs, lack of food, water. It's isolation, the inability to contact relatives, to find out what's happening in other cities. People charge cell phones from a generator just to use them as flashlights. Cut off, we feel the same. We still cannot send our images.
I wish to be able to exchange this to Russia never attacking Ukraine, never occupying our cities, I wish to give all the recognition to Russia not killing tens of thousands of my fellow Ukrainians. I wish for them to release all the hostages, all the soldiers who are protecting their land, all the civilians who are now in their jails.
For sure Ukraine will win. The question is when. So true. Ukraine is the shield of Europe. It's so sad that not all people understand this. Thank you for watching. Pray for Ukraine and goodbye.
There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the way out of all the storms raging at the sea. He gave me back my life. I owe him everything.